Hey everyone, welcome to another segment of the search for the ultimate dad car. I'm Steve of WoodlandDad.com, and today I have a super cool truck to share with you. This is not just the Ford F-150. This is the F-150 Lightning. This is Ford's all-electric update to the #1 selling truck in the world. But you should know, there are some F-150 Lightning haters out there. Some critics are saying that it doesn't have enough range, that the battery drains too quickly when towing, and some of the finishes are a little clumsy. So, I'm taking it on a week-long test drive to find out if the haters are just hating, or I might be right. Okay, ready? Let's roll out. So let's take a closer look at the 2023 Ford F-150 Lightning. Ford made every effort to make this thing feel like a regular gas-powered F-150. The exterior looks like an F-150. The interior looks like an F-150. But looks are deceiving. This is far from your dad's F-150, starting with the price. While the F-150 Lightning launched in 2022 with a reasonable price tag of about $41,000, the 2023 model now starts at closer to $56,000. I test drove the Platinum Edition with a price tag of about $99,000 that comes with extras like massaging front seats, extended range battery, max trailer tow package, and more. Now, I've driven Fords before, and I can tell you the Lightning is a totally different breed. It's a completely new driving experience, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. More on that in a minute. For now, let's dive into the first ultimate dad car factor, which is comfort. One look inside the Ford F-150 Lightning and you'll be sold. Aside from the gigantic 15-inch infotainment screen, you'll be hard-pressed to see or feel a difference from its gas-powered counterpart. The seats are super comfy, the massage feature is better than any tech I've experienced, the cabin is roomy, and the 18-speaker Bang & Olufsen sound system is impressive. There's a ton of legroom in the back seat, 43.6 inches, and there are smart features that keep this thing qualified as a perfect everyday work truck, like how the shift lever stows away so you can open up a work table. And the tailgate serves as a solid workstation with a built-in measuring rule. The F-150 Lightning really checks all the boxes here, so I give it a comfort score of 5 out of 5. Now for the safety factor. The F-150 hasn't been fully tested by the NHTSA. That said, its gas-powered sibling was a top safety pick in 2022 by the IIHS. And in 2023, the F-150 received good safety ratings for front and side crash tests and a 4-star rollover rating. It did get a superior rating for front crash avoidance technology. However, its seatbelt reminders received a poor rating, and child car seat latches received a marginal rating for being hard to find and not super easy to use. There are some unknowns here, and of course you'll want to do your own research to be sure, but with all that info, I give the F-150 Lightning a safety score of 4 out of 5. Alright, let's jump to the reliability factor. The F-150 Lightning hasn't been out long enough for a thorough read on reliability, but Consumer Reports already predicts it won't be as reliable as other new cars, and they might be right. The 2022 Lightning had 8 recalls for everything from faulty airbag deployments to wiring that was too short in the steering column. I have faith that Ford will figure these things out, but for now all you can do is trust in their warranty of 3 years or 36,000 miles for basic items and 8-year 100,000 mile warranty for all electric components. For that, I really can't give the F-150 Lightning a reliability score of more than 3 out of 5. Now for environmental friendliness. You'd expect an all-electric truck to be pretty gentle on old Mother Nature. And guess what? You're right. The Ford Lightning gets an EPA-rated 73 miles per gallon of gasoline-equivalent electric power, 66 miles on highway, and 60 combined. But beyond that, the Lightning also makes use of wiring harnesses made of 100% post-consumer ocean plastic and fully recycled aluminum for body construction. It gets a government greenhouse gas rating of 10 out of 10 and a smog rating of 10 out of 10. No surprises there. So, the Ford Lightning aces the environmental factor with a score of 5 out of 5. Okay, now for the fun factor. The F-150 Lightning comes standard with 2 electric motors and a smaller 98 kilowatt per hour battery that produces 462 horsepower and up to 230 miles of range. The Platinum model I tested had the larger 131 kilowatt per hour battery, serving up 580 horsepower. That gives some serious kick, and also ups the range to 320 miles. It's also got 4 drive modes that dial in your ride: normal for max comfort, sport for max performance, tow for braking assist on steep grades, and off-road for traction and stability. All of that means this is a fast truck that handles great in all conditions. It easily carries your family's gear for road trips and camping adventures, and looks great doing it all. So I give it a fun factor score of 4 out of 5. Total everything up, and the F-150 Lightning gets an ultimate dad car score of 21 out of 25. That's the second highest score I've given out for a test ride, so that should tell you something. It should also tell you something that my wife and kid loved it so much they both said I should get rid of my old truck and immediately get the Lightning. Will I? I don't know. I'm definitely thinking about it. Then again, I've got lots more cars to review. So, until next time, I hope to see you out on the road in my search for the ultimate dad car.